Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 13th. We are gonna jump right in here, Virgo, and see what is going on for you at this time. I love this card. I have not seen this card in weeks, this happy card, so I like to see that. You have this It Is What It Is card over here, so it is what it is. I was laughing because I said what, and I saw the what on that card, Virgo, but let's see here. I like this. This is like a quick turnaround. Boom. Wheel of Fortune, a turnaround in your life. I like this a lot here, Virgo. Four Pentacles want to pop out there as well. But let's see what is going on for you. This first row, not good, not great, right? You have the It Is What It Is card here. This is your past position anyway, so who cares, right? Doesn't matter. But I do feel for some of you, there has been some sort of disappointment or regrets going on here. I would say that... if you're dealing with another person, if you have regrets, they probably do too. I'm getting like regrets on both sides are popping into my head. So, it is what it is here, Virgo. There's really nothing else to say there. But damn, Virgo, the rest of this looks amazing. Very positive here. This looks like a toxic situation or kind of like something that was meant to be is what I'm getting here on the Judgment card. Not what the Judgment card represents, but again, I read intuitively, and that's what I'm getting here, Virgo, is that, if something ended in a toxic way, it was always meant to happen like this. It was always meant to, kind of go this way. And again, I'm not calling you out, but even if you're the one that did the toxic thing here, Virgo, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which side something toxic happened on. Sometimes in relationships, both people do something toxic, So like I said, it doesn't matter which side you're on here. I feel like that it was always meant to go this way, and it's you're moving past it now, So like I said, I feel like if this was a lesson that you needed to learn, then you learned it. Even if it wasn't a lesson you needed to learn, I feel like you're kind of moving forward from a disappointment, something not working out the way that you thought it was going to with this Five of Cups. Five of Cups is about needing to be grateful. So I would just be, grateful for the things that you have here. And I feel like you're kind of like waking up to something new here, Virgo, in your life. I do feel like this is like a relationship type situation over here for the most part. It doesn't even have to be love. It could be a friendship as well for some of you. So it doesn't really matter if you want love or not. With the Five of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands here. I get this like, vitality is the word that's popping into my head. It's almost like new life is being breathed into you. And with the Devil, you have the Fool here. I do feel like there could have been some foolishness here in a situation, and I don't really feel like it matters. The Fool, he starts his journey. He makes it all the way to the world. He just starts over. It's like life is just a series of experiences. So I tell people, like, should we do bad things to other people? Should we do toxic things? No, of course not. But part of life is learning. So we have all done things that are toxic. We have all done things that are considered bad, right? We have all done things that maybe we regret doing. What's important is, did you learn from it? Did you take something away from it so that you can avoid it in the future? The Fool does not repeat his mistakes. It's like he always makes it to the world. He starts over, but he has this sack on his back right here, Virgo, and he learns that it basically represents the knowledge that he's bringing forward on a new cycle, on a new thing, right? Wheel of Fortune, a new cycle, a new beginning. So I feel for a lot of you, it's kind of like saying, have you learned from, past situations, past mistakes, past whatever, and have you truly learned from those things? I would say that you have. You have the Fool again. And with the Judgment card, you have the Eight of Swords here. You think it's time to let something go. Like I said, be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up if you are feeling bad about something from the past. For others, the Eight of Swords can just say that there are like multiple ways of doing things. So if you're feeling trapped at this time, just open up to other ways of doing things and you will probably set yourself free very quickly. Pretty straightforward. Next, you have the Relaxation card here, and I feel like this is where you're at right now. I would definitely take some time to rest, relax, recover. The two nights here are really kind of telling me that I feel like there's a need for you to protect or to maintain your energy because you're going to need it, is what I'm getting here for you, Virgo. I feel right now it would be a good time to like stay healthy, to improve your health, to do anything you can to rest, relax, recover, any of those things like star vibes, right? That's what I'm getting here. Rest, relax, recover. Four of Swords. Wait, did you have Four of Swords? No, you didn't. I'm getting like Four of Swords, star vibes, like rest, relax, recover. I feel like kind of saving your energy is going to be very important. You have the Fool, again, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. This is why. I feel like you are about to move towards a desire. The Knight of Wands represents going for something you desire, going for something that brings you joy and happiness here. It's like if you're a believer in the law of attraction, Esther Hicks always says, go towards your desires, go towards things that bring joy. It's like if you're creating more joy in your life, then you're going to attract more joy, you're going to attract more happiness, and you're going to attract more of the things that you desire. So that's what I feel here. Even if you don't believe in the law of attraction, which is fine. Like I always say, people are free to believe whatever they want. Knight of Wands is a card of the builder or building things. So I feel a lot of you could just be like building something that you desire to build. Could be a new relationship here with the Knight of Cups. It could also just be your dream life or some sort of dream with that Wheel of Fortune. Something you've been wishing for a very long period of time here, Virgo. So I do feel like there's like wishes or kind of like wish fulfillment coming in for you here. I also feel that things are becoming more predictable in love. I am noticing, sometimes I say this, and I think people have no clue what I'm talking about, but sometimes in readings, it's like I notice a difference. Like something, just like when I look at the cards, something looks like extremely different to me in my head, and I'm noticing the difference between the two knights here. And this knight is facing towards the devil. I feel like for some of you, if you've been experiencing chaos or inconsistency in relationships, I feel you're moving towards a more consistent relationship. Knight of Cups. It's something that will make you happy as well. This is like inconsistent. So it's like saying, have you learned how to avoid inconsistent behavior in relationships? With the Fool, I would say yes. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. I feel like you have learned like how to have a consistent relationship, or maybe you've learned like what type of person is inconsistent in general, and I feel like you're avoiding it. With the Knight of Wands here, you have the Justice card, cause and effect. It's like you have learned how much to give and how much to take from a relationship or from relationships now. So I feel like you'll be looking for more equal relationships. I do feel some of you could be seeing someone getting their karma here. With that Justice card as well, the Devil, the Knight of Wands here. It's like things are rebalancing. So I do feel you could be seeing a past person getting their karma. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Moon here. Yeah, a little bit scary. It's almost like, the thing I see here is like a blank canvas, right? It's like, I think if you're an artist, I think artists are afraid of a blank canvas, right? It's like, where do they start? Same thing if you're a writer. It's like, if you're writing a book, it's like, where do you start, right? Those are the words that are popping into my head here. I'm not saying that you're a writer or an artist, but I feel like some of you are kind of at that stage of your life right now, where it's almost like it's a blank canvas. It's free. There are no boundaries, right? I almost get this, there's a card in, I don't know where the deck is. I thought I had it right here. I don't. There's a card in the Tarot of the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle. It's the octopus. The octopus is in total darkness. And I'm seeing that right now in my head. It's in total darkness, and it's about, the octopus has to put his arms out to figure out where his boundaries are. That is the best way I could describe how I feel you feel right now, where it's almost like you're being given this blank canvas in life, where maybe you're starting over, or maybe you're moving or traveling. Maybe you're just doing new things. Maybe you're getting a new job. But it's like discovering those boundaries is maybe a little bit scary with the Moon card. But I feel like you need to put your tentacles out as far as you can here, Virgo. I feel like you need to push yourself past points where you would normally maybe hold your tentacles in, right? Because I feel like that's how you're going to get the most growth out of like not only this week, but like the next like 6 years or something like that is popping into my head here. Next, you have this happy card. So a lot of happiness coming in for you. She is channeling happiness. It's coming down, you can see here, into the top of her head. So I feel like you are channeling a lot of happiness. She's also sitting on this egg. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of like you've been sitting on something. I feel like something has been kind of gestating inside of you. I feel like something's about to hatch in your life. I feel like it's going to make you very happy. You have the Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups here. Again, if you want love, I would open up with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands to me can be a little bit too closed off as far as love is concerned. This looks like a good person. So, if you have like a knight in shining armor coming in for you, it looks like something that would be good. the judgment, the justice card always reminds me that if you're going to be getting into a relationship at this time, to make sure there's like equal give and take, right? It's like a tennis match. You put a little bit in, then let them put a little bit in, and then it's like you go back and forth with the justice card, because that just creates something that's balanced, and that's like the best advice for the justice card. You do have like a lot of stuff. You have this repeating energy is the words that I'm getting here. Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Judgment is one of the few cards I consider to be like an X coming back. I don't think an X is coming back here, Virgo. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, maybe for some of you, obviously, there's like a ton of you watching this. So, of course, for like some of you, it might be possible. But that's not the energy I'm getting here anyway. What I'm getting here is it's almost like there's a second chance, which I feel like I've been saying to you recently in your recent readings. This has been coming up, I'm pretty sure. It's almost like there's a second chance here coming in for you, where it's like you're going to get a second chance to do something. I've been feeling this energy for you forever, but it feels like more of a goal. Feels like something more that's like an achievement. And it's like you're getting another chance to try again. I would be, more committed this time with the Seven of Wands. For some of you, I almost feel like you got to a certain point, like I was saying with the octopus, right? I was seeing this octopus in my head reaching its, little arms around. And, I feel like maybe some of you got to a certain point and then pulled back. I feel like this last row is really saying go for the gold, really go for something here and don't allow yourself to fail. Sometimes I feel it's like there's a saying, burn your boats, right? I mean, I think it's Tony Robbins, if I'm not mistaken, who he says, if you want to take an island, you have to burn your boats. When that is the Seven of Wands, basically. If the only way for you to be successful is, it's basically like saying when the only way is to, make something happen, then that is the only way. What are the words I'm looking for? I have no clue. But it's like sometimes if you just make it so that you have to be successful, then you will be successful. I kind of see that for you here, Virgo. I don't think it's as dramatic as burning your boats, but, I feel like that's what's going on here. I feel like you need to make it so that there is no other way. Like I always tell people, like a good way, they say a good way to lose weight is to tell all your friends and family and everybody you know that you're going to lose weight, because then if you don't, you look like, dumb or whatever. And so, that's like, one option, right? With the Seven of Wands here, you have the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're setting yourself up for long-term security. I do feel like a lot of you could just be doing tiny little things, by the way. Just kind of like a side message. If you're doing tiny little things to set up your finances, like if you're saving money or investing or anything like that, really good for you here. Just intuitively, I feel like if you're doing those things, if you're like paying off debt and all that other stuff, I feel like you're like setting yourself up much more than you realize. So really good. With the Wheel of Fortune here, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Definitely a new beginning coming in for you here. I feel like I feel like you really need to move towards your desires here for sure. And with the Knight of Cups, you have the Death card. How crazy is this? Could be a Scorpio. The horses on both of these cards, they're doing basically the same thing. The two horses here, and it's something that I'm definitely noticing. But I feel like there is a significant change coming in for you here this week, Virgo, that is going to probably lead, the sun is coming up between the two pillars that are on the moon card here, Virgo. So you have definitely been through a moon period. Your whole entire reading is pretty simple. I mean, it just says you've been through a shitty time over here, and now things are getting better. The sun is coming up. So, there you go. That's that, Virgo. Let's see. I want to see where this is going. What is like the outcome here? Page Wands, adventure, pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure I just said Scorpio. Scorpio had something very similar as well. So like a new beginning, adventure, excitement, happiness, new things. You have the Two of Swords here as well. Two of Swords, I'm getting like less extremes are the words that are popping into my head. I feel like maybe in your life you've been experiencing like extremes, where things are one side or the other in a very extreme way. Like if things go bad, they probably go really bad. If things go good, they probably go really good. But there's like, that can be, I feel like that can create anxiety, that yo-yo type of effect where it's like things are either all the way out or all the way in. And kind of what's popping into my head is I feel like, there will still be good things and bad things that happen, but I feel like it's less extreme. Yeah, you have the Knight of Pentacles as well. I feel like you finally know what to work on in your life as well. It's like you're finally, remember I said at the beginning of the reading, it's almost like you're discovering your purpose with that Judgment card. Let's clarify this and see where it's going. And with the Page of Wands, you have the Nine of Wands here, I would definitely set boundaries. But like I said, I feel like you're exploring your boundaries. And really, I feel this reading is kind of like saying it would be a good time to explore your boundaries because you're going to discover things that make you very happy with that happy, happy card. With the Two of Swords, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like it's like one of those things where I feel like everything you need, it just like kind of like I see this more falling into place energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a card of resources, but it's like I feel like, you could have like an idea like, oh, I want to travel. It's like all of a sudden the money shows up. Or maybe you say, oh, I want to travel, and like someone's like, hey, I want to pay for you to travel with me or something like that. I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of like these moments are happening. Also, divine counterparts here, so definitely could be new love coming in for you. And you have the Four of Swords here as well with the Knight of Pentacles. I said Four of Swords earlier. Definitely healing. I get those healing vibes going on here. In a lot of ways, I feel like you're just kind of escaping this toxic energy from the past and moving forward. So this is a really nice reading here, Virgo. I really like it. So thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. And make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.